Hello fellow retro enthusiasts, I hope everything is well and good. Today I want to show you some interesting old things I have gathered and bought. I was recently in the dumpster and grabbed a bunch of stuff, and I will show you the interesting parts. I found some CPUs. The Cyrix CX 50MHz will be a nice upgrade for my 486, which has an Intel DX 33MHz now. I hope Doom will play a bit better. And an AMD K6 233MHz. I don't know much about the AMD K6 CPUs, so that's interesting. And RAM modules. I never say no to that since they don't take up much space. Here we have a 3D Rage Pro All-in-Wonder. Could I use this as a capture card for all games? The quality would probably not be great, but I think I will try. A serial mouse will come in handy, although I won't say it's very aesthetically pleasing. It looks like they really try to make it look like an animal or something. Old software can also be interesting, but also weird. This seems to be something for girls. A football game, not so interesting for me though. Scandinavia Online. I don't know what those are. Speed. I think it's a demo CD. Not sure what is written on this CD, but it looks like a full game. Ultimate Race Pro from Microprose. These demo CDs are how I got my games back in the day. That and pirated games. I could almost never afford full games. Rage incoming. Interestingly, it says Voodoo 2 is required. No Voodoo 2, no reason to buy this game. This is something strange. It looks like music, but it's for PC. Spring, Summer 1997. I need to explore these CDs. I did get a bunch of floppies with CorelDRAW, Windows and Microsoft Works, but all of them have one disk missing, and they are not in the best shape either, so that's a bit disappointing. And yes, more floppies. Got some football game boxes in good condition. But no games inside. I have no interest for these, but would other people want these? If not, they will go back in the dumpster. This is an IBM Net Vista. It has a Sound Blaster Live, a Pentium 3 833MHz, so I installed the GeForce 2 MX. I like the GeForce 2 MX cards. They are cheap, powerful, useful cards, and this PC should have no problems playing games like Unreal Tournament or Quake 3 Arena. This is a compact desk Pro from 1998. I think it has a Pentium 2 400MHz. I like the interior of these computers. Practical, and it looks nice and clean. This looks like an old server and I want to restore it as such. A bit of damage, but it still looks good. It has a Sound Blaster Live and a GeForce 2 MX it looks like. I was wondering about installing Windows NT, add lots of network cards and make it a file server and a router. And perhaps I can install the ATI all-in-one card and use it as a capturing server? I don't know. If you remember my 1997 computer, that was a CNET PPI 556. This is a CNET PPI 600. There is no longer an Intel board, but an Asus P2B. Here you can see the original specifications. But 450 MHz Pentium 3 is a bit boring. If you have a Pentium 3, you should have something faster. I think a 700 MHz CPU will be nice in this machine. I also have the Voodoo 3 I think I found in this machine. So this CNET PPI 600 with 700 MHz Pentium 3 will be a nice addition to my PPI 556 with the Pentium 2 300 MHz that I have upgraded with the Voodoo 2. I also bought some RAM modules to upgrade my Gravis Ultrasound Max. Then I can install Pro patches and experiment with improved sound quality. I have been gathering parts for a new 486 with VLB slots. It was not too expensive and it came with the 486 DX2 66 MHz and 20 MB of RAM. But I will only install 16 I think. And here is the VLB controller card. And the VLB graphics card. I bought a classic serial mouse with a user manual and such that you don't need, but still nice to have. I bought this badge also because it's important to try to make the computer look nice to enhance your feelings of nostalgia and just value for a machine like this. I am going to use a Sound Blaster 16 in this computer, I just couldn't find it now. What I'm missing is a good looking case. I have some that are not too bad, so I don't know if I'm going to wait until I can find one, buy one or use what I already have. And these are the lights I used in this video. I hope you found the video quality to be good. It's not high-end expensive lights, but this was a relief to use compared to using big workshop lamps and other lamps that you have a hard time placing where you want them to be. But that's it for now, I hope you have enjoyed. I have some interesting projects ahead of me, so when I have the time I will continue to make videos. So have a nice day and goodbye.